Hey everybody, welcome back to another Jackson Jet Setting Resort review. Today we're checking out the Hyatt Regency Grand Cypress Resort. It's located right next to Walt Disney World Resort, and we do have a full tour of this from during COVID 2020 on our channel, but we stayed here for 3 nights, got a little bit more time to spend here, and everything's fully reopened again, so we wanted to see how things were, and also we'll detail the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party at the Magic Kingdom, as well as Thanksgiving Day at Epcot. Just so you know, if you like these types of resort tours, my channel is chock full of them at this point. Please give me a subscription, or if you throw me a like on this video, that helps me greatly as well. So right now we're checking out the outdoor section of the property. So they have these awesome fire pits right here. This property is absolutely gigantic. It opened in the 1980s, and they just have plenty of room here. While we were riding bikes that you'll see in a little bit, I saw some trolley tracks and did a little research and found out that this actually used to have a trolley in the 1980s when this opened. This place is huge. They have a golf course, they have tennis, a whole tennis club, and they have this massive grotto-like pool. Remind me a lot of the Hyatt Regency over in Maui that we just stayed at. If you like that property or want to learn more, you can check out the video on our channel. So this property is a steal on Hyatt points. It's only 15,000 points a night. We ended up paying cash because the cash rate without the resort fee that we don't have to pay as globalists was a really good deal. So we earned our Hyatt points on this day, which is awesome. So right now we're walking towards the pool. You have these awesome waterfalls and everything that you can play within. The gym and the laundry room are all within the waterfall over there. So this whole area is really cool. The restaurant above that is new. It used to be called Hemingway's. Now it's like a celebrity chef's restaurant. We didn't get to check that out this trip, but hopefully next time. Your resort fee, if you are paying it, or even if you're not paying it, if you're a Hyatt globalist or someone who's just staying on Hyatt points. Pro tip, if you're using Hyatt points on any stay, whatever status you have or don't have, you don't pay the resort fee. That includes a lot of stuff here. You have paddle boards, you have kayaks, you have bikes, you have a 9-hole pitch and putt course, you have mini golf, a rock climbing wall. I mean, a ton of stuff here to do. Unfortunately, you're usually here for the park, so you don't get a ton of resort time, but we actually had a down day during our vacation, so we were able to check things out. over right next to the pool is the self-parking as well as the pitch and putt course, so that gives you a little view right there. Self-parking is free for globalists on points, so we did have a rental car during this time, so we didn't have to pay, which is awesome. So now let's take a look at our room. So didn't get really a big upgrade, just really more of a view, and unfortunately it was right next to the staff entrance and exit, so we heard a lot of noise. Unfortunately, this hotel is really loud. Don't remember that from COVID, maybe because everything was pretty empty while we stayed there. So unfortunately, even though I love this property in terms of everything there is to do here, I probably won't come back, only because the noise is just so terrible. That couch is a pull-out, and then there is the bed right there. And then we did have really good views out of our balcony window right there. Bathroom was a sliding door, and did have a really nice shower, good water temperature and water pressure. Those reusable pumps there that pretty much all hotels are starting to add now. And the toilet area is not separated by a door, but just so you know. This property is trialing the new Apple Watch wallet key, which worked okay. It was pretty cool to see. We did end up returning our rental car at the Enterprise, which is actually on Disney property right before the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. So that was super convenient because they have a free shuttle from there to wherever you want to go on property. And so we took it to the Ticket and Transportation Center. Made it in time for our 4 p.m. entry into the park, and rode a ton of rides. Love this park for that. You know, the Christmas parties are really an awesome value because they have some heightened experiences. You get a few free things, and it's usually a little bit cheaper than a full day ticket, and you get to do all the rides. If you have to choose between some of the Christmas things and the rides, and you only have a limited amount of time at Disney, I'd say go for the rides. The party includes free cocoa and cookies, different types of cookies all throughout the park. Super fun there. They have the Jingle Cruise and Holiday Space Mountain, which is super fun. So, I mean, lots of things that are going on that are normally not available to day guests, even though Jingle Cruise is available to day guests. But just a lot of really fun stuff here. Lots of character greetings and a parade and special Christmas time fireworks. So even if you're here in the park as part of your extended vacation, there's gonna be a lot of different things here for you. We ended our night with the fireworks. There's a little stage show going on throughout the night there, but really cool, and it was really cloudy, so I was a little worried that the fireworks wouldn't go off, but we ended up being able to see the fireworks. And then of course it snows on Main Street at the end, which is super special and super fun. So the next morning we had to hit the gym here. So this is all underneath the waterfall here at the Hyatt Regency. Really a great gym, one of the best gyms we've seen. It's huge. And then we had to do some laundry. So we checked that out. It's located right next to the arcade. I wish that this place really had more laundry facilities, and ones that were actually in the hotel tower, because it ends up being kind of taken up by people throughout your stay, so you don't really know if it's going to be available or not. So Lake House is where the Globalist breakfast is. This was free for us. We could choose from the menu or the buffet, which was pretty extensive. It's a really pretty restaurant. This was kind of exciting for me because this was still closed while we were here last time, so they were doing only to go. You can still get to go though, which is super helpful if you're trying to make it to the park early in the morning. So that's my little hack there for the Globalists that are watching this. And then here is a look at the breakfast buffet spread. If I were to knock this hotel a little bit, is that it's so close to Disney World, yet you don't get any of the perks like early entry like some of the on-property hotels get. So unfortunately, you're stuck with everyone else that's a day guest, so that's a big no-no in terms of my book, but ultimately the price won out on this trip. They do have a macaw in the lobby named Merlot, which is super sweet. They do play games by the pool, like football games, that sort of thing on their big screen, which is super cool. And they have a water slide over there. Here's a look at the tennis club. So there's like 10 different courts of varying conditions. So there are great tennis courts there for you. You can ride bikes right past it, and there's these old roads that I think was supposed to be developed in the 80s or 90s and just never did. Takes you by the golf course, that sort of thing. So there's plenty of bike trails or jogging trails if you're into that, that you don't have to run on an actual busy street, which is super cool. And the lobby is really relaxing, lots of nice plants and ponds and that sort of thing. If you don't have breakfast at the lakeshore, there is the market over here that has coffee and croissants and that sort of thing. Lots and lots of different options there. The hotel is super close to Disney Springs, so we decided to use our non-park day to go see the new Cirque du Soleil Drawn to Life show. Lots of great Disney theming around animation here. Really a beautiful show, lots of fun. If you like Cirque du Soleil, you'll probably love it. Wish there were a few more acrobatics, and the story was a little hard to follow, I think, but overall, really a fun time. We did follow that up with Jaleo, which is our favorite restaurant at Walt Disney World. It's Jose Andres' Spanish restaurant, of course. Lots of really great Spanish food here. If you're a fan of Spanish food, don't not miss Jaleo. After that, it was time to be up bright and early for Epcot because we wanted to go ride the new Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind roller coaster, as well as everything else there is to do in Epcot. Super fun day full of food for Thanksgiving. We ran straight to Frozen, waited only 20 minutes for that when the park opened, which was great. We had lunch in the Mexico Pavilion, which was a first for us, and we live in Phoenix, Arizona, so we have really great Mexican food, but we were very impressed with the Mexican food there, so that was really cool. The day was awesome, and we enjoyed our fireworks at the end of the day over at Topolino, which is at Disney's Riviera Resort, and had an awesome dinner at a really hard to score reservation on the Disney property, so we're happy to get it even though it was kind of late on Thanksgiving night. This ended up being one of the favorite meals I've ever had at Disney, so definitely make a point to see this if you're into really good Italian and French food. It's a hard reservation to get. The lounge is open though, so you can get the full menu right there at the lounge. You have a great view of the fireworks. So thanks a lot for watching our trip to Disney over Thanksgiving 2022. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time.